this guy named Yuuki in To Your Eternity Season 3. This guy, over and over again, has been very impressive. I've just been impressed with him so much. He's probably Fushi's best wingman, period. Like, he's really mastered stoicism. It's kind of awkward because he didn't really seem like anything. He didn't really seem that impressive in the beginning of the season. He just seemed like a jolly old guy, just a positive dude. But no, he's able to communicate with everyone, and he was able to accept Fushi right away. Like, he saw Fushi transform. He was just how do I say? He was just excited. He was just excited to meet someone like Fushi, who's just like supernatural, who could transform into different things. He's pretty much the gateway to Fushi and normal civilization. I think he's even gonna bridge the gap between him and the Knockers. I really do believe, like, this is how great of a guy this. Like, I wish I was like him growing up, or I had his spirit. Like, he's really someone, and he's just a kid right now. He's really just a kid. They're like in middle school, and like I said, he has more answers. He takes more action. He's incredibly positive. He even took rejection from the girl that he had a crush on really well, and he just moved on. He's always vibing with everyone. It doesn't matter who it is, whether it's like, if something like when Fushi pushed down, the kid, he pushed down the kid, he was able to just mend the situation, de-escalate the situation, not make it seem like a big deal, but take care of the situation as well. Yuuki, just time and time again, episode, like, I'm just noticing this right now, but episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I've just been like, man, this guy is actually a really cool person. He's like a really chill lad. And like I said, he takes action. Like, even here, between Fushi was getting like yelled at by Tonari, and then over here you have Gugu, with the weird helmet on, and of course, Fushi doesn't want Gugu to realize that this piece is just a facade and the Knockers are still alive. So they didn't really kill the Knockers, in which case their sacrifice led to nothing, and he didn't want this information to leak. And so he's going through a hard period with Tonori, and then of course, Yuuki over here is like, all right, don't worry about it, even though you're supposed to meet back with the other guy, the guy that can talk to dead people. Damn, what's his name? Yeah, damn, what the fuck? This dude right here. I don't know how to say that name, bro. Oh my god. Bon? Oh yeah, they call him Bon. So he was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll just let Bon know. Just meet up with him tomorrow. Like, bro, like, he's like the perfect fucking secretary. He's like the perfect wingman. He's the perfect sidekick. He's like the Robin to your Batman. I really do think he's gonna bridge the gap between the Knockers, him, and just normal civilization, and they'll figure out a solution. And of course, it's gonna take a team effort, but I really do believe he's the gateway to the solutions and the problems here in this anime. Because if it was me, I wouldn't, like, I would have responded differently, to the situations. Obviously this is scripted, but in a real life situation, in anime context, I don't know what I would have done. But this dude just has positivity, answers. When he's upset, he's upset, but he doesn't escalate it. He just gets upset, gets over it, and moves on, and then does something else, gets proactive, goes above and beyond, takes the initiative. Like I said, guys, like, am I the only one who's noticed this? Like, this dude is just, he's a real fucking G. There's another word for it too. He's a go-getter. And like I said, he's young. So I really want him to see him get older and see where he's at, like, in 10 years. Oh my god, I'm just incredibly impressed by this guy. I really am. Ah, shit, this isn't chocolate. Is this like white chocolate? I think it is. Oh, it's mint. It's mint. We're good shit. But yeah, Let me not eat and talk at the same time. It's like ASMR time. So yeah, I'm just thoroughly impressed by this guy named Yuuki, man. He really is a G. He really is a homeboy. Everyone needs to have at least one Yuuki in their life.